All right, Grand Rising, everybody. Thank y'all for jumping on. If you're gonna hang around, do me a favor, drop the city and state. Also, whatever platform you're on, make sure you like the video and share the video. This is the Blank Spot. We are a sublimation blanks and t-shirt transfer supply company. We're located just outside of Columbia, South Carolina. So if you're into sublimation blanks, t-shirt transfers, other sublimation supplies, then we're your company. Um, Trying to get back in the groove and in the rhythm of going back live because we've been really busy fulfilling orders, which is a great thing. However, we still got to have that balance because if not, we're going to miss out on some customers who may be looking for us, but who may not quite know how to find us. So this video is entitled, "There are two types of customers. Which one are you?" Um, for that fact, everybody falls into two types of customers. Okay. You either looking for that business owner or that business owner's looking for you. I got to say that we as a company, we are looking for qualified customers. Qualified customers to us means that people who are serious about shopping with us. They're not trying to, pull a fast one on us. They're not trying to get quick come ups, gimmicks, scams, things like that. No company wants to run into customers like that, and especially no smaller company because we're still in the building phase and we are limited on our assets, we're limited on our resources, and we want to make sure that we're around for a long time. So the question is, which type of customer are you? Are you looking for us? Or are you the customer that we're looking for? In the field or the lane or the as it pertains to crafting, creating, and making items, there's a lot of things that I'm learning. Being a company that sells crafting products to people who have crafting businesses, I like to kind of get inside the minds of people, and we always got to keep up with the trends, jump on the quick fads, or create a trend for ourselves. Because the one thing's for sure, everything is not going to last forever. People are not going to continue to do everything forever. But the one thing that stands consistent, the one thing that's solid, the one thing that's going to stay in place, I believe is sublimation. Sublimation is going to stay in place. It's been around for a long time. So there's nothing that's going to come out there, I don't believe, and replace sublimation. And I'm talking about the true, pure sublimation. If you are a company, if you're a business owner, if you're a crafter, a hustler, if you're doing something on the side and you're using sublimation to make money, then this is going to be important to you. The most recent trend that we have been trying to keep up with and stay on top of is these fans, these clack fans. The fans have been around forever. People have been using them for various reasons forever. However, this has just recently started to people who have been using them more for line dancing and events and things like that. So however you want to look at it, the fans are hot, and we got to talk about the fans. So once again, as you jump on, drop your city and state, like the video, share the video. Thank you, Linda, out of Brandon, Florida. Anybody else want to share their city and state? We're going to go ahead and get to this because I don't want to keep talking about it, but we got to. I did a video last night about the fans. Did a video last night about the fans, and I went into detail on how you can use our software on our website to upload your custom design, and have us print for you. Here's the deal. There's always going to be an issue. The issue is there's not going to be a lot of people initially to get on that live to be interested enough to pay attention. Number one. Number two, thanks for sharing. I appreciate it. Number two, a lot of people are not going to want to sit down and watch a video. Everybody's wanting it quick. Everybody's wanting it fast. Everybody wants a quick, fast turnover. Hey, Latrice, how you doing? Thanks for jumping on. Everybody wants a quick, fast turnover. And that's okay. But sometimes you got to sit down, take a breath, take a moment, and find out what it is that you're doing incorrectly. There seems to be a misunderstanding about the fans and the sizing of the fans. So that's why we keep talking about it. And I'm going to keep talking about it in hopes to help someone to be able to shop with us. Now we talked to some people. Actually, we talked to several people a day via email. Some people call us on the phone. Some people text us. Some people message us through our messaging website, Messenger. And the thing that I'm finding out is that there are a lot of people who have jumped on this fan trend or this fan fad, but they do not understand that there are different sizes of fans. As a matter of fact, we're going to go ahead and make it as simple and plain as you can. Just like there's different sizes of t-shirts. If somebody's making a t-shirt, one brand's making a t-shirt and they're making a small t-shirt, a different brand makes a t-shirt and it's a small, those smalls are not going to be the same size. The same as with the fans. The fans are not the same size. So if you're getting your fans from a different vendor, it's going to be a high possibility that your fans and our transfers won't make a great union. It won't make a great partnership. And I'm not saying that to discourage you from purchasing our transfers. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it's going to be important that you understand how to measure. I know that there's a disconnect, but I'm not quite sure where the disconnect is. I think we should start with a couple of things. Before you jump in someone's inbox, before you go on someone's website, before you go and make a purchase, you have to know or have an idea of what it is that you want. If we're talking about fans, and if I'm being honest, if we're talking about fans, there's probably about 20%, maybe 25% of the people who have purchased actually understand what they want. And probably about 15% of people who actually know what they want. It's a difference between understanding and a difference between knowing. Knowing how to actually purchase an item from a company, knowing how to use it is going to be partially our responsibility, but then the customer has to take some responsibility as well. I don't want this to sound like a rebuke video, but at the same time, you guys have to understand that you have to measure your fans. You cannot assume that you bought a fan from a company. Maybe you got it off of a platform such as Amazon. You can't assume that that fan is going to be the same size for our transfers. So I have an idea. This is just a thought. There's a couple of things that you can do. We want to help you because if we help you, you can help us. There's a couple of things that you can do. Before you purchase a transfer, let's say you purchase your fan outside of the blank spot. You didn't purchase it from the blank spot. Before you purchase a transfer, I recommend that you get your fan and you open it up. You take it off. If it is a pre-assembled fan, if it's pre-assembled, meaning you have to peel the fabric away from the ribs, then I recommend you take the fabric off the ribs. You lay that fan out. You press it out, whether you use a heat press or whether you use a mini hand press. You press it out flat, and then you measure it. That's what my recommendations are, because I think there's a lot of people who are overly excited to get their fans finished and completed. And what's happening is you're becoming disappointed because your measurements aren't lining up right. Your designs are not lining up right. And you're getting frustrated. So if you have a fan and you didn't purchase it from us, the blank spot, I want you to take that fan. If it's a pre-assembled fan, take it off the rib, flatten it out, press it out, and then measure it, okay? If you have a fan that's not pre-assembled, it's going to be easy because it's just going to be a piece of fabric with no lines in it, and you'll just be able to lay it down and measure it. Something else I wanted to talk about, because it's apparent to me, it's becoming apparent to me that this is not rocket science. It's not rocket science. But for some people, they're feeling really tense. They're feeling really uneasy and on edge because they can't get it. Wicked, how you doing? Thanks for jumping on. So I can't teach you how to design because I'm not a designer. And if I was, we don't give those classes anyway. I can't teach you how to design. But inside of designing, it's something called measuring. All right. Your measurements are not that difficult. It's not that hard to actually do. But because people, I think, either are in a hurry or they're how can I put this without stepping on any toes? I can't. So you don't know what you're doing. Just because you make a tumbler, just because you press a shirt, just because you just because you did something else, because you sold, because you embroidered, that doesn't mean that you're going to have great success with these fans. Every item that you measure, every substrate that you have, every piece of equipment that you get, you have to learn how to use it. There's a lot of people out there who saw the fan trend, jumped on it and said, hey, this is an opportunity to make a lot of money. You got to ask yourself, what type of skill set did you have or do you have before you started doing the fans? Were you solid with your measuring? Did you understand how to design? And if the question is no or not that well, then how can you expect to jump on this trend or this fad and just automatically start making money by yourself anyway? That means that you would have to outsource some things. That means that you would have to get some assistance. That means you'd have to open your mouth, ask some questions, get on emails, get on calls, get on videos like these, ask some questions. And then if you needed to pay someone to help you to get to the next level, then you'd have to do that. Now, for those of you who don't believe in paying for classes, then I'm probably not talking to you. You're probably not our customers. You're probably looking for us, but we're not looking for you. But if you are the person who's looking to learn and you don't have a problem with investing in yourself, then it's going to be a lot easier, because what I've seen a lot of is people are measuring once and then having to order twice, even to the point to where the frustration sets in to where they're blaming us for them effing up. Yeah, I said it. Kind of said it. If you mess up, just own it. If you don't know what you're doing, just own it. Because at the end of the day, we're going to be focusing on people and trying to assist everyone who wants our assistance. But we're not mind readers. So these fans are hot. And if you don't have access to making fans, if you got customers and your customers you're not providing the fans for your customers, then you are behind the power curve. Because I think this thing got started up around January, February of this year. We jumped on it at the end of February, beginning of March. And it's now April. And you know how fads work. Fads come fast and they leave even faster. So the fans, as far as the boots on the ground, where them fans at, the trail rides, those trail rides are going to continue to happen, because they was happening way before people were doing the fans. So those things are going to keep on happening. But the demand for those fans in that fashion may fade away. So what are you doing to get your money? What are you doing to make sure this fad that's trending right now is going to help you to put some more money in your pocket, some more food on your family's table? What are you doing? Okay. So this is a pre-assembled fan, and you can tell that it's pre-assembled by the lines that are in it, because it was already glued to the ribs. It's a pre-assembled fan. This is a fan that is not pre-assembled. Okay. There's no lines. That means that you're going to have to glue it down. Now I'm going to do a little trick, because I told you guys that the fans are not one size fits all. And I don't know where people get it in their minds that if I buy something on Amazon and then I go to a small business, everything's going to work out. I don't have to do anything and everything's going to be fine. Can y'all see that? Are these the same size? Can you see that, Facebook and YouTube? Are they the same size? These are not the same size. They're not the same size. And it perhaps you may think, well, it doesn't make a huge difference, but there are fans that are going to be smaller than this. I'm not talking about the little 8-inch fans, but there's going to be fans that are going to be cut smaller than this. And if your fan is cut smaller than this, and our transfers are designed for our fans, then it may not work. Which is why I actually created that, or did that video last night, or did the video again, about how to use our design software, or how to use our software, excuse me, to actually upload your custom designs so we can actually print your designs. So it's not that difficult. I want you guys to go back and look at the YouTube video. I also dropped it on our Facebook page. Our Facebook is the blank spot dash TBS. Our YouTube is the blank spot. There's a video that I did last night. It's probably about 18 minutes long, guys. I went back and I edited it. You can go and check that video out, and it talks about how to upload your designs from start to finish, the things that you agree to, the things that you need to actually move forward to the next level, how to actually size your design inside of our software, how to duplicate your images if you have the same image. I went through all that. Okay, I went through all that. I wanted to make it as easy as possible, as simple as possible. For those of you who are going to watch the video, it's going to be beneficial. You're going to get something out of it. For those of you who just get on these lives for somebody just to show you how to do something for free, then you're never going to be our customers, because we don't show you how to do things for free. We just show you how to use our equipment, our product. I just wanted to come on and share that with you. There's two types of customers out there: the ones that are looking for us and the ones that we're looking for. We're looking for qualified individuals who are wanting to work with us so we can assist you by providing the greatest quality products that we have to help you to build your operation. Whether you are doing this for fun because you want to save some money for your family, whether you're doing it on the side of your regular 9-to-5 job to bring additional money into the house, or whether you're doing this full time as a business owner, doing it full time, and you're making your money, and this is how your family eats. I think it's time that we start thinking about things differently. I think it's time that we start thinking about how can we add value to ourselves, and also how can we be good shoppers and good customers. Because remember, we're all customers, right? We're all customers. I'm a customer of our vendors, and you're a customer of us if you're shopping with us. Buy-ins. I can't leave without telling you about this. Buy-ins. We still got a buy-in going on. The buy-in is simply this: you can purchase a minimum of 10 clack fans, 10 blank clack fans, okay, the white ones. Purchase a minimum of 10 for a certain price, and you are agreeing to get that delivered to you or shipped out at a no later than date. All you have to do is read the description, and it'll let you know what it is. Okay, so the buy-ins are on. If you look behind us, I don't know if y'all can see. I know y'all can see over here, Facebook and YouTube. Let me see. Right here, guys. We just got in yesterday another 1,000 fans. Okay, we just got another 1,000 fans. So we're going to be pushing those fans out from the previous purchasers of the buy-in. So we have fans. There's going to be some people out there who are not going to be able to provide what you need. I'm going to tell you something, and I want y'all to think about this. This is for everybody who is conducting business. There are more customers out there than there are people who are selling. There's more customers than business owners. And we may run into some of the same people who are selling the same things that we're selling. I'm not even focusing on that. And I don't want y'all to focus on that either. There's going to be a lot of people who are selling the same thing or similar. And it's real easy to get off track because we're looking at what somebody else is doing over the fence. But we're not sure. We may not be sure what it's taking for them to do. So there's lots of people out there selling blank fans. We don't care. We don't care. We're not gonna base our prices off of what they're selling, how much they're selling, and what they're doing. That has nothing to do with us. We don't know what the overhead is. Somebody may be selling fans for $2 less than us. I don't care. I know we understand, we understand the financial part of it. There may be somebody who is selling fans $2 more than us. Regardless, everybody's buying the fans. As far as you making the fans, as far as you making finished products, somebody next to you is doing the same thing. Make sure you not concern yourself with the person that's doing something similar to what you're doing. Okay. Hey, Grand Rising, John, thanks for jumping on. Don't lose focus, because if you were doing some type of crafting business, if you were creating things before the fans came out, and you use the fans to add that to your repertoire, to your catalog, to your resume, to your inventory, then these fans should only enhance what you're currently doing. These fans should drive more traffic to your website so people can see more of what you're doing. That's just my opinion. And last but not least, if you are new to making fans, and I gotta push this out here and reiterate this. If you're new to making fans, if you're new to doing this all together, and you saw opportunity to make some money, have some kind of I guess, integrity about it. Try to have some integrity about it. If you're not good at it, you can't expect to get top dollar for it. That's something to think about. Now, everybody ain't gonna agree with that. But if you're not good at it, if you're taking and splicing paper together to get your transfers done, if you're, pressing, 2 and 3 times and you got lines in your design, if you have not perfected your craft in this area, then you got to ask yourself, should I even be attempting to sell them? Something to think about. Anyway, that's all I got, man. I'm gonna come back in probably about 30 more minutes. We got $2 Transfer Tuesday as well. We're going to talk about some transfers that we have that's going to be available for you. But I want y'all to remember, go to the website, theblanksspot.com. That's THEBLANKSSPOT.com. Check out the fans. We have colored fans. We have white fans, blank fans. We got that volume going on. We have transfers. We just created a couple of transfer bundles, fan transfer bundles. We didn't even announce it, and our customers are finding the bundles. So it's a bundle of 6 transfers that you can get. Bundled up just like this. A bundle of 6 transfers, and you're going to pay a little less. So go and check out our website, see what you can find. If it's something that you like, we'd be more than happy to work with you. But if you got any questions, email us at info@theblanksspot.com. Once again, that's info@theblanksspot.com. Give us a chance to respond to you. We are only working Monday through Friday. So if we get something on the weekend, we may or may not get to it. Like I always say, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. Be true to yourself, man. You know if you're good at what you're doing. You know that. So be true to yourself, because that way you won't have any upset customers. I see y'all at the top because there's too many people struggling at the bottom. Peace.